What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube canal. For those of you watching me for the very first time today, my name is Kathyrenee and welcome to the show. Hi, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Today is Monday, July the 5th. Happy late Independence Day. And on today's episode, we're going to be going over the Blue Ya Away palette from the Morphe collection. She looks like this, just your regular Morphe palette. And here is how the color story looks like. She's really pretty, she's really buttery, she's really creamy, very good formula. However, I wish that there were more nudes for me to play with. I feel like you're only giving like 3-4 options of nudes, but at the end of the day, it's how you make of it. We can still make something out of it. So this is what I came up with. I'm gonna go ahead and look down. Yeah, so this is what I came up with. And again, this is just an idea on how to use it, just in case you're overwhelmed or underwhelmed. It doesn't necessarily have to be that palette. It could be another palette or just similar colors that you have, or just a color in general that you don't know how to use, which is totally fine. When I first looked at the palette, I was like, how the heck am I gonna use this? I felt like I did not have a lot of options, but you do have options. You just gotta make it work. You gotta be creative. But other than that, excuse my hair. I washed it last night and I slept with it wet. But yes, enough about me rambling on. I just wanna give you guys a friendly reminder to don't forget to like, comment, share this video with your friends and your family. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. I do also link my social media links down below, so you guys are more than welcome to follow me. And you guys are more than welcome to comment, give me advice on anything, talk to me about anything. I'm your friend too. Alright, so without further ado, enjoy the show. But before... Alright, so we're going to be going in with the Morphe Blue Ya Away palette. And we're going to be going in with this color over here. Swagger, I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me on it. I accidentally threw away the plasticky thing, so I'm relying on the internet right now. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M153 brush. Since I dusted it off, I have no idea where the heck it is. I'll figure it out as we blend. But anyways, as you guys saw, I dipped the brush into the palette. I did not brush it off. I did brush it off. What am I saying? And we're gonna be stamping it on here along. Doesn't have to be perfect. You guys probably see or don't see. It's okay either way, because right now I'm going back and forth. Windshield wiper motion. Do not buff yet. And you see where it's kind of dragging here? Do not worry about that right now, because we're still blending it and we're still gonna be packing on more color. So don't even worry about it, you guys. We're gonna look cute. I mean, we're always looking cute, you guys, but we're gonna look more cute. So 4th of July passed. I hope you guys spent it with your families. I know I did. My family and I, we spent it on the 3rd instead of the 4th. Because if you're from Miami, you know that we have to deal with a tropical storm. And we have to deal with a lot of weather in Miami, like every 5 minutes. But I celebrated the 4th of July on the 3rd of July for the sake of my family. It was fun. I went back into the palette. I did dust it off as you guys saw. That rhymed. And then just, if you want to keep stamping, go ahead, because I'm going to go ahead and do that. I stamp or pack, however you guys want to call it. And then we just go back and forth. It looks a little bit harsh, but that's okay. This is the look that we want right now. For now, of course. I'm just going back and forth, looking crazy. And if you want to match your other eye, you can. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do off camera. And we're going to move on to the next step, so hang in there. Next two colores that we're going to be going in with is Star Attraction and Applause. These two beautiful colores right over here. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M441 brush. As you guys saw, I went into the palette, I did dust it off. We're gonna be buffing out, meaning we're gonna be doing little circles, like as we're doing a windshield wiper motion, if that makes sense. And then it doesn't matter where you start, just do little circles, blend out, buff out. Because this harshness that we have here, we're gonna blend it out. And it's okay if you don't do your outer corner that much, because we're gonna be using a outer corner color anyways. So please take your time on this, you guys. Oh my god, so let me tell you some paranormal ass shit that happened to me the other day. I am making my bed, and oh, just so you guys know, my cat moved in with me, and I was making the bed and he was on it, of course. So I'm making the bed, and every time I make the bed, he goes on one end of the bed, I go on the other end of the bed to make it, then he goes on the other end. All of a sudden, he just starts humming. And he usually hums when he's like in the middle of a plane. And I thought I pissed him off. I'm like, oh shit, man, like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I did not mean to move you. And it wasn't that, like, at that moment I apologized to him. I felt like a presence, like, in the room, and it wasn't a good one. So then I immediately started to pray. And the moment I prayed, let me tell you, it, like, that, like, negativity, like, that ugly presence, like, went away. So I'll keep blending, you guys. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And for anybody that disagrees that, you know, cats are the guardians of the underworld, they really are. They're there to take care of you. And I'm so thankful that he kind of watched out for me and looked out for me. I'm really thankful. Of course, I thanked him. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys like to have a pet or an animal, if you feel some type of presence around you that you know it's not good, always pray. Let me tell you, pray, because God is good. To me, of course, you know, if you're not into that, then I would totally respect it, but felt like sharing that story with you. It was super intense. Like, I don't know how, like, it was just so heavy. I don't know I don't know how else to explain it. It was just not a good feeling at all. If you guys ever feel like not good in the world, you guys just, whoever you pray to, whoever you talk to, I'm telling you, man, they listen. Alright, so I'm pretty much looking how I want to be looking. I'm still going to be blending off camera, so I'm going to be right back. On top of that, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. And if you guys are ever curious on how I cut my crease, I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below in the description box. I'll be right back, so stay tuned. And we're back looking all cute. Alright, so next color that we're going to be going in with is Sky's the Limit right over here. And the brocha that we're going to be using is the Morphe M433 brush. I did the brush into the palette. I am not going to dust it off. I'm just going to pack it on this outer corner right over here. I'm so gassy right now, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just packing it on here right now, and I'm gonna do little circles. We're gonna buff her out. And it's okay if it looks a different type of way because the concealer is still wet. It's cool, don't worry about it. Just keep buffing that out, keep blending that out. We're gonna look super cute. And we are cute, you guys, okay? We're so freaking majestically cute, it's not even funny. And I know it looks off because it's incomplete, but that's why that looks off, because it is incomplete. We're gonna put everything together, we're gonna look so good, we're gonna look so awesome. And it doesn't matter what route you take, just remember to look awesome. It doesn't matter how you do it. Remember to look awesome and feel awesome. You can look it, but you also have to feel it. And you have to feel and believe that you are awesome, you guys, because you are awesome. I'm still blending around here, buffing her out, nothing crazy, but just take your time. And just so you guys know, like, just remember if you hold like your brush at the center, you will be applying a lot more pressure. And if you kind of hold it at the end here, you're gonna apply light pressure. So I don't know how I was holding it, but I just want to let you guys know. But right now I'm holding it in the center. So that means I'm going to apply harder pressure. But not to the point that I'm hurting my eye or anything. But when you guys are blending or applying eyeshadow, whatever the case is, always be gentle with your eye. You guys need your eyes. It's really important. And I don't want you guys hurting yourselves. But keep blending. Take your time. Okay, so it's time for me to apply the other color. I'm gonna be right back. Of course, off camera, I'm gonna be blending as I go as well. So I know I look rough right now, don't freak out. Remember, this is a process. We have to trust the process, we have to believe in it. I'll be right back, take care, stay tuned. Next color that we're gonna be going in with is this beautiful shade right over here called Standing O. And the brocha that I will be using is the Morphe M522 brush. Okay, while the concealer is still wet, I am going to be packing on the color kind of like right in the center and a little bit out on this outer corner color over here. And of course, like have the mirror angled down and just look down, just so you can have the maximum lid space as possible. And of course, if you have hooded lids, this is definitely easier for you. And just kind of back and forth, just a little bit though, because we want to create that gradient. At least I want to. You don't have to, because it's an option. It's an option for you guys at this point. If you choose to do it, great. If you don't choose to do it, that is also great. But I choose to do it because it is my preference and I feel like it looks neater. I'm going back into the palette. I am not dusting it off. Still going to be packing it on here like so, as you guys can see. Or I hope you guys can see. I really hope you guys can. Just pack her on here. And she's a shimmery shade and she's gonna be falling out, and that's cool. If you got a problem with it, get over it. She's falling out, and that's cool. And I don't care. You wanna know why? Because I haven't put on concealer yet. I haven't put on foundation. I don't really care if it falls on my face because I can always clean it up with makeup remover. That's usually how I do it. Yeah, I pretty much have it how I want it. We're gonna be moving on. Okay, next color that we will be going in with is Indie Glow right over here, this beautiful shade. And the color, I'm so sorry, the brocha that we will be using is the Morphe M522 brush. I dipped the brush into the palette. I did not dust it off, as you can see here. And the concealer is still a little bit wet. We're just gonna be packing her on here. And we're gonna be looking down on the mirror and having it angled down. So that way you guys, I feel like you benefit more looking down than you do like looking straight ahead, because I'm just gonna be doing this. As opposed to this, I don't have to force myself or strain myself. I just have to keep packing it on here strategically. I don't have to squint. I don't have to use one eye. I'm still using both eyes. Yes, this eye's blocked because of the brush, but I don't really care because I have the other eye. So just take your time. Keep packing her on there. I dipped the brush into the palette. I did not dust it off. I'm going to continue packing her on here because she's still a little bit wet. I'm just packing right now. I'm not doing any blending right now. Blending is gonna come later. And then I'm just kind of like brushing down, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna do that little blend here, okay? So this is a lot of back and forth at this point. We're just gonna be blending, packing, blending and packing. That's what I'm going to do off camera right now. And along that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, I'm gonna do my lashes, the rest of my face. I will be back, so stay tuned. And if you guys are ever curious of how I do my full face of makeup, my eyeliner, my lashes, I'm going to link those videos down below in this description box. Thanks for waiting on me, you guys. Next two colores that we're gonna be going in with is Sapphire and Sapphired Up, I think. I'm most likely gonna name, whatever. I'm most likely gonna name them below, so sorry for the butchering of the names and not remembering it. And the brocha that I will be using is the Morphe E36 brush. I dipped the brush into the palette. I did not dust it off. It doesn't matter which color you're gonna dip into first. You will be getting the same outcome anyways. So, as I recommend, look up so that way you can, you know, take advantage of the lower lid here. This is optional. Do this at your own risk. Remember, this is eyeshadow. It's not supposed to go on your eye, but it is safer on your eye. Again, try this at your own risk. Take your time with it. Me getting your eye like it just got in my eye. That's okay. We're gonna keep blending. And just so you guys know, the eyelashes that I'm wearing is from Beauty Creations. It's called Level Up. And if you guys haven't noticed, they're huge. I did back into the palette. I did not dust it off. We're gonna do the same thing. You can pack it on there first. That's what I'm gonna do now. And then slowly just do, slowly blend back and forth. And take your time with it. And if it gets in your eye, it's okay, because this is safe for the eyes. Now, I'm not telling you to put it directly into your eye. Don't do that either, please. But just be safe, be cautious. I do not want you guys to get hurt. So at your own pace. And of course really gently on your eye because you need your eye. Okay, so we're done with the lower lids. I'm gonna just do my highlight. I'm gonna do my lips off camera, also my hair. I'll be right back, so please stay tuned. And this is my final form. Alright, you guys, so here we have it. This is the final look, the final form, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and look down just so you guys can see the details and everything else. And again, this is just a makeup idea, a makeup look, just in case if you guys happen to have this palette or happen to have a similar palette to it, or you're just curious to use a color and you don't know how to use it. Again, an idea, you don't have to take it, just learn from it, have fun with it. Most importantly, make it yours, make it about you. But that is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. More importantly, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'm super thankful for all of you subscribers out there. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. You guys cease to amaze me. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that you guys are awesome. Sorry if I've said that many times before, but you guys are, you really are. And thank you for making this a hobby of mine into something that I really love. It's not just the glam and the glamour, or whatever you want to call it. It's not just the beauty of it. It's more like therapy for me and connecting with all of you. So a friendly reminder, if you guys, you know, my social media links are down below in the description. You guys are more than welcome to contact me through there. And it can just be about anything, about life, anything. I'm your friend too. Don't forget to like, comment, don't forget to share this with your friends and your family. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Have fun. Whatever you do, put your heart into it. And no matter what anybody tells you, take that as motivation, and remember, you have dreams, you have goals to accomplish, and I believe in you, and you are going to do it. All right, that's it for that. All right, you guys, that is it for today. I will see you guys on the next show. Goodbye.